Hey, what's up guys, Aiden here. So today I'm going to show you the 3 ways that I think Paulo Costa could beat Israel Adesanya this weekend. So the first way that, and I think the most likely way that Paulo Costa could win this fight is by landing a hook or an overhand of some sort during an exchange near the cage, perhaps exiting the clinch, kind of like how DC-Stipe went down, or just, it could even be in the middle of the octagon and Paulo just rushes Israel and catches him with something while Israel's still cold. So I say the hook is probably the most likely way that Costa could win this. Second method of victory for Paulo Costa, which also I think is similarly believable, is a ground and pound finish, similar to kind of how Dan Hendo might finish someone, jumping into Israel's guard with a big punch. Could be sustained ground and pound, or it could be a big one shot, Mark Coleman, Dan Henderson style, bang, and that just sends Israel sparks out. And that would be based off a wobble previously, which ended up with Israel falling on the floor, or perhaps Paulo caught one of his kicks and tripped him, or Israel just, somehow Israel's ended up on his back, Paulo Costa's ended up on top and he's catching him with the big shots. The third way that Paulo Costa could beat Israel Adesanya, and I don't think this one is as likely as the other two, but it can happen, and again it's an MMA fight, is to catch him with a Hail Mary shot, whether it's again an overhand or one punch KO, an elbow, could be anything really, could be a spinning back fist even as Israel's moving about, but something that he's going to catch Israel with as Israel's focusing more on his movement. Paulo's going to throw something wild, out of rhythm, out of time, and just catch Israel clean. So those are the 3 ways that I think Paulo Costa could win. The 4th way is potentially a decision. I think Paulo could take the first 3 rounds and then Israel could take the last 2, and the 3rd round could be closely contested. Paulo would probably fade in the 4th round but make it through the 4th and 5th. That's possible. So those are my 3 ways that I think he could win. KO via hooks, multiple hooks. Second one was ground and pound. Third one is Hail Mary KO. Again, just something from out of nowhere. Everyone's going to be like, what the hell, where did that come from? Even Israel's going to be surprised. And then obviously decision. It's just, a close decision. Everyone's like, nah, you know what, it went that way. And the other people will be like, nah, it went that way. And then it will always be round 3 and no one can decide which way to give it to which fighter. So that's my suggestions, guys. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the fight. I'm going to do one on Israel Adesanya next. If you enjoyed the content, like, comment, share, subscribe. My name's Aiden. I'm out of here.